Hi everyone, my name is Anggraini and my last three digits of student number are 168 and I'm from the Intermediate Communication Skill Task-Erly. So today I want to share a story about the worst illness or injury I've ever experienced. It happened when I was in 12th grade and it actually came from motorcycle accident on my way to school. So the story started in the morning when I was going to school. I used to go by motorcycle alone every day. Everything felt normal at first, but when I reached three-way intersection, things went wrong really fast. There was an old man on a bicycle who looked like he wanted to cross to the east side of the road. I slowed down a little because I thought he was going to cross. But suddenly he changed direction and instead of crossing he turned back to the left. I was right behind him and I didn't have enough time to brake, so I ended up crashed into him. We both fell. People around the area immediately helped the old man while I had to get up by myself. At that moment my whole body was shaking, my face hurt so much and I could feel blood on my cheeks. My body had bruises everywhere and my face was bleeding because it hit a rock when I fell. Someone helped take me home and I didn't go to school that day. My parents took me to a clinic afterward. The physical pain was already bad, but honestly the emotional part was even worse for me. Because of the impact, my face became swollen, not just for a few days, but for months, and that made me super insecure. I felt stressed every single day. I didn't feel confident at all because of my face looked so different. At school, I always wore a mask to hide the swelling. Even with the mask, a lot of teachers and friends still ask what happened, and some of them commented about my face. And even though that didn't even mean anything bad, it made me overthink a lot. It was really hard to focus on school while dealing with that. My recovery took a really long time, around 6 months, until the swelling was completely gone. I tried taking medicine from the clinic, but it didn't really help, so I was sent to a bigger hospital and met a oral surgeon. I was honestly scared because I thought I might need surgery. I kept imagining the worst things. But after the x-ray, the doctor said, good news, there's no fracture, you don't need surgery, and you don't need more um, medicine. It will heal by itself, but it will take long time. I felt relieved, but also tired because a long time felt forever. So every day my mom helped me do cold compresses on my face, and I'm really grateful because both of my parents were so caring and supporting during that time. Without them, I think the healing process would felt even harder. Looking back, I learned a lot from this experience. First, I realized that accidents can happen anytime, even when we think we're careful. So now I'm much more aware and cautious whenever I ride a motorcycle. Second, I learned to be more patient with myself. That accident taught me that healing, whether physical or emotional, takes time and it's okay to go slow. And the biggest lesson is that appearance is not everything. Yes, I felt insecure for months, but I eventually understood that my value doesn't come from how my face looks, but especially during a difficult time. So yeah, that's the story of my worst injury ever. If there's something I can share as advice, always be careful on the road, no matter how short the trip is. And if you ever go through something like this, remember to be patient with yourself and let your body heal in its own time. Thank you for listening, guys.